here is J Beard music. His will, his thinking comes first, and then the music shapes itself around this thing.
Exactly. That's the most amazing thing, and that's something that we can bring to our music. Like, I had never thought of that. Like, the idea of a motif being an idea, or like being able to express philosophy. Like, how can you tell someone that they should be excited about life, that they should go out and get it, they should be ecstatic, that they should live life to the fullest? It doesn't mean much to just say that over words. He tells a little story using these motifs that have philosophical ideas. I think it's really one of the most neat ways to convey philosophy and to conduct music. It always bugged me that I couldn't just watch a bunch of YouTube videos and there wasn't just some great authority on Scriabin to tell me all about it. I had to decipher it all myself and make sense of it myself. So I said, man, I better share this message. If there's other Scriabin lovers out there, I'm sure they'd love to understand how it all works. It requires some out-of-the-box thinking to make sense of later Scriabin.
So you were a composer also, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did Scriabin influence the way you write music?
Very
Probably,
much.
right?
On a lot of levels, Scriabin's been really impactful for me. One thing I talk about in my Composing Like Scriabin course is his approach to structure. He would write out the structure before he would even write the notes. And so you can go back after the fact and figure out the phrase lengths, and there's a lot of cleverness to find within that. And then I said, I better do that in my own compositions. No composition teacher was ever able to teach me how to structure music. They would say, oh, just make sure things don't go on too long, make sure things don't go on too short. And I realized if you just apply some numbers, you say, if I want these lengths to balance out, they should be the same number of measures. Then it really helps you get the structure balanced, and that helps you write much larger works. I love his third sonata also, but you could say it's a little bit more like Rachmaninoff or something like that. It kind of fits in with the other composers. Once you get into his middle era, it starts kind of innovating the harmony. And once you get to the late era, he's showing us a model for how music can be for the next hundreds of years. He takes all of the jewels from traditional classical music and he applies it to novel harmony.
It still sounds very beautiful, to be honest.
Yeah. I think that myself and other composers, we ought to carry on his tradition. We ought to use some of his novel harmony, but not too dissonant of harmony, and to still use melodies, still use motivic development, still use solid structures, and just expand the harmony and the textures and keep the tradition going.